A very good morning to all. This video is in continuation with the last lecture, that is for chapter 4. So in last lecture we did about animations, transitions, how to give animations, how to give transitions and make your presentation more attractive and beautiful. In this lecture we are going to study some more effects that attracts the audience. So let's start with the sound effect. Sound. You all know what is a sound? So a sound can be added to your presentation and that can leave a dramatic impact on the audience. You can add sound effects to your animation. The steps to do are: click on Insert tab. After clicking the Insert tab, you will find the option of sound. Click on the sound and then locate the file where it is present. After locating, again click on Insert and it's done. Next thing what you can do is you can record your own audio. Yes, you can do it. So what is recording your own audio? While playing your presentation you want to narrate it also. So for that you can record your own audio. So the steps to do are almost same. You have to go to Insert tab, click the sound drop down and click on Record Sound. Then type a name for your audio and then you can preview your recording when you click on play. Yes, I'm going to show you all these options, right? Once I do complete this, I'm going to show you how to add all these. So let's show you how to add the sound. So I have just I did escape from the full screen mode and I'm going to show you. So here is my Insert tab, right? We are already in PowerPoint, so I'm going to do changes in this. So I'm going to click on Insert. Did you find an option of sound? Yeah, it's there in Media Clip Group. So click on sound. Now when you click on sound, you get options like sound from file, sound from clip organizer, play CD audio track or record sound. All these options have some significance. Sound from file means that your sound file is already there in your computer or laptop. Sound from clip organizer means that there are some already defined sounds, already saved sound that you can directly use from your clip organizer, the way clip art is there. Okay, play CD audio track, you have to use the hard drive and you will play the CD audio track, and record sound will help you to record sound currently, right? Same moment your recording will start. So I will go for record sound once. So can you see, once you record sound you have a name of your sound, so you can rename the name, whatever name you want to give. Like I say sound 1. Okay, then there is a record button, there is a play button. Once you click on it, your recording will start, and once you are done, you can stop the recording from this, right? And you want to play, you can play also. So I'm doing it for you. See, this recording has started. All you can see sound length 3, 4, 5 is coming, right? It's done. You can stop, right? One stop, you can play again and then say OK. Once you say OK, you will find an icon, speaker icon on your current slide. Okay, so this is also very important. You need to select the slide where you want to add sound effect. So because I was on this slide, my sound speaker icon came here only. So this is my speaker icon, and once I click on it, my audio will start playing, right? This is a way, similar way for adding a sound from your file itself, right? Moving ahead, again I'm going to slideshow from the current slide. So next thing what we can do is we can insert a video also. Now PowerPoint allows you to add video directly into your presentation. Suppose you have some video and you want to play it during your presentation, you can do it. Very simple. The steps to do are: select the slide where you want to add video clip, go to the Insert tab, click on Movie from File, and then locate the desired video and click on Insert. Let us do how to do these steps. Again we need to go to Insert tab. Can you find the option Movie? Yeah, it's there in the Media Clip Group. Movie, click on the Movie from File. Again Movie from File, that means some saved videos will come on your presentation, in your presentation. And Movie from Clip Organizer, these are some predefined video clips that you can add. Suppose I want to add this. Okay, I'll do double click and it's added. So this is my video. You can see like here, this is my video, and if I play, it will start playing once clicked, right? So this is my video and I can play it here. So you can resize it, okay, you can rescale it, and you can add it wherever you want to add, right? Okay, moving ahead. Again, I'm going to slideshow and from the current slide. So my video is added, my sound is added. Can you see it's working, like it's at GIF, right? Okay. Now next thing is we can add smart art graphics. Have you heard smart art graphics before? Yes, we have already done in Word, right? MS Word. Same thing, smart art graphics is what is a visual representation of your information that you can quickly and easily create. As you may notice, I have already used smart art in my presentation. These blocks came as a smart art. So what you need to do for the same? Select the insert tab, choose the smart art and choose the desired layout and click on OK. Okay, let's do it again. So again you need to go to insert. There's an option called smart art. Can you see it here? Yeah. Click on smart art. Smart art gives an option the layout, right? The layout in which you want your text to appear. So you can have a list, you can have a process, cycle, whatever you want, and you can change it. Once you are done, you click somewhere, like once you select something and say OK, it will appear on your slide, the particular slide, wherever you are. And then you can play with the colors, you can play with the layouts and much more, right? One thing more, if suppose there is a text, you forget to have a smart art. So what you can do, you can convert into smart art also, right? Okay, let me show you. Like this is my slide and I want to convert into a smart art. So I select it and there's an option called convert to smart art. Can you see it here? Right. So click on it. Again you will find the same options what you get from insert smart art. So the same text will be converted to your smart art. Can you see it also? It has a preview option that will give a preview how it look like wherever when I hover over the mouse over the different images, so you will see it, right? Okay, moving ahead. So let us give us smart art kind of this one. Okay, yeah, so let us give it like this one, right? So you can see it is there. You can resize and you can rescale according to your requirement, right? It's done. Okay, now the next topic it's there, rehearse timings. Rehearse timings means what? Now every presentation takes some time. Suppose I'm giving a presentation, it takes some time to play. Play means like when you go to slideshow, okay? So rehearse timings is the timing that you can practice. Suppose you are given a project where you need to present your presentation within a limit. Like suppose there are 2 minutes time given to you. So what if your presentation exceeds 2 minutes? What you can do is you can play with the rehearse timing option. How it help you is, what you need to do is to change the rehearse timings. You will find it on click slideshow tab. Okay, so you need to go to slideshow tab. There you will find the rehearse timings option. Once you go to rehearse timings, your slideshow will appear and you will find a recording icon here. Can you see? This is a recording icon. It records your presentation and it gives you a suitable time. Once it is done, it's like I'm playing my video. It depends on me how fastly or slowly I need to move on to my next slides. Okay, so this is how my presentation will go on, and once I am done, it will show me a time. Now if that time is suitable for me, like if I am satisfied with that time, so it will say are you satisfied? I'm going to show you also once it's done. So it is done now, right? So can you see here, the prompt comes, the total time was this much, right? Do you want to keep the new slide timing to use when you view the slideshow? If you say yes, again your rehearse timing will occur and you will practice the presentation according to your time. Okay, I don't want, I say no, right? Okay, printing the presentation, you can print your presentation according the way like you can have slides print or you can have handout prints, whatever you want. And the last is there are some shortcuts to manage your slideshow. So these are very important. Number plus enter to go to particular slide number, space bar, backspace, comma, dot, stop, restart, control plus P, control plus A. So all these options are excellent. Try using it and practice. So that's all about this chapter. Do practice.